Well, good morning, and let's go get them today with another Sales Energizer tip of the day. Hey, before I get started, I want to thank you for watching these. You don't understand, driving in is where I think of what I'm going to talk about today. And it just gets my brain in that creative mode, and that's just because of you putting up with me, so thank you. All right, so I had an incident with a gentleman yesterday who has a tree service, and he's had it for like 50 years, and he's a little older, and I was talking to him about his business, and you could just tell he was on the downside. And I talked to him, I said, what's going on? You've been in business so long, you must have this huge following. And what he said was, listen, all my customers have kind of died, and I have no connection with the marketplace right now. And I thought to myself, that's a person who basically owned his job throughout his whole career, and at the end of it, really didn't build a business out of it, has nothing really to sell other than the assets. You as a salesperson have an opportunity to build a business and to build something with growth and potential, that's something that you could sell in the future. But if you think of your sales position just as a job, making a sale, getting a commission, moving on to the next, you will wind up at the age that this tree guy is in with really not a business, just a bunch of assets and stories and experiences and a bunch of customers that have died. So here's what you need to do. Take a look. You understand the person you're working for is not necessarily your employer. The person you're really working for is your customer. Customer's the one that pays. And you build this, once you have this customer and you sold them this product or whatever, or service or whatever it is, understand, if you're doing B2B stuff, they're in business. They buy a whole mess of other stuff. They have a whole mess of other problems that are not related to your product or service. Why not find out what they are? Why not act as a consultant who happens to sell software, or a consultant that happens to sell office supplies, or a consultant that happens to sell whatever, marketing services, whatever it is. Once you get in with that customer with whatever product you sell, you've gained a level of trust. Once you have that trust, you land and expand. Find out what else they need. Find out if you're selling software, but you find out that they're having problems paying too much on their or not happy with their marketing service. You say, I tell you what, hang out here, let me do some research for you, find another company that'll be worth it, get it together, and grab a little commission from that too. All of a sudden, you've created a business where you have these connections with all these other services, unrelated to your own, but all related to your customer. Once you have that, you're not worried about something happening with your particular part. You have all those other ancillary items to collect commission on, because you have the most important part of any deal, the relationship with the customer. That was a long one today, but I had a long trip in today, so you got a good one. Anyway, whatever that is, you can do it. Think a little differently today, and I know you can do it. Why? Because you're the best. I'm the Deej. It's a Fat Tuesday today. Let's go get 'em. Talk to you later.